Hey, beauty. Welcome. Come on in. I have saved you a spot. This is your invitation to spend a moment with me. Drop down out of your busy brain. Step away from a hectic day and all your worries and tap into some calm with the Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT tapping, and an inspiration or an affirmation, which is inspired by an oracle card. So I want you to just take a moment as I silence my phone that I forgot to do. So take a moment, just drop down over your brain, and as you do, search your body for anything that feels like it's holding on to stress, anything in your body that feels like stress. Some tightness or constriction, a feeling of unease, discomfort, aches and pains, stiffness. Notice where it is on your body and check in with that to see how intense it feels. Sometimes we don't even realize that it's there. The feelings in our body are messages that really show you that we're holding on to a lot, we're carrying a lot around, It's kind of like when you're driving on a highway and suddenly realize that you're white knuckling, getting that tension. So just, check in and breathe. Get a little grounded breath. And if you wish, you can place your hand on your heart or anywhere that feels comfortable, or rest them in your lap or at your sides. And just breathe. Feel your feet. Wiggle your toes. Feel your hands. Okay. So I also want you to notice now how your body feels, how it reacts as I show you the deck and the card that shows up for us. We are setting an intention for the highest good of all. With this intention, we know that we will receive the message that was meant for us. You may specifically find a message truly meant for you. It's always there if you are open to it. And it's timeless. So whenever this message reaches you, it's meant for you. And it can be a word, a sentence, a phrase. So today, the deck that wanted to speak up for us is Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron-Reid. Colette uses this deck a lot when she's teaching. It's in her Oracle School, which is really a personal development course with some incredible processes for yourself and for others. And I'm currently in a course with her now in her intuitive coach certification, because she's sharing what she's never shared before, teaching how she coaches with the cards, which, I am certified as an Oracle guide, but I don't do readings. I'll use one card at a time with my clients who really like that or request it. I use it a lot for myself with meditation and coaching myself. So now I'm grabbing onto some things I've already been doing that are really more honed in. And what she's sharing with us is another guidebook. It's not this one. You can see how well worn that is. It is an entirely other guidebook that is for coaching specifically, which if you were to be coached by me in that particular process, it's interactive. It's you get to see what's going on there. So I just thought I'd tell you that little bit of a commercial, because that'll be coming up eventually for you as an offer. But I'm available now for one-on-one intuitive coaching through using a lot of guided visualization and active imagination, especially using EFT tapping, of course, but a lot of other processes that really work well to help you feel safe to explore, become an observer of where you have the wounds within you that need to be cleared, the blocks that are there that keep you from moving forward and what you really want to achieve. Okay, so I've been digressing for a minute. Let's see, what do we need to know today for our highest good, our greatest joy, and the highest good and joy of all? It's always the key, the highest good of all. Okay, so again, it's wisdom of the oracle, and it's building blocks. So this beautiful woman is on top of looks like a lot of bricks. This deck also, every image has the image of spirit in it. Oh, I just found it. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes they're up in the clouds and stuff, but very, very closely, I can get up there. The image of the spirit is right there in the blocks. Very cool. All right, let's just see what this says. Now, I most likely won't read everything because this deck has a lot to it. I highly recommend it because it's the one you reach for, particularly if you have questions around your business, career, entrepreneurship, your income, that sort of thing, and your relationships. And because there are separate sections here. There's a message from the oracle, and then there's a relationship message and a prosperity message. And it also comes with what's called a protection message when the card comes in reverse. A lot of people get a little freaked out by cards that are upside down. But as Colette has taught us, it's actually a little extra hug from the universe, from spirit, the information that you really need to know. So it's fascinating. This did come up right. So I am going to give you the essential meanings and the oracle message. And I don't know, there's a lot here. So if I can maybe pinpoint a sentence from each of those other sections, we'll do that. All right, so look at this image again. What happened in your body? How does it feel? Are you resonating, sort of being pulled towards it? Resisting, coming back? No, I don't know about this. Sometimes it feels like, oh, wow, I'm in the middle of this, right? So just feel into it. See what your body is saying, because your body always knows what to release, even if you don't, okay? So I'll hold that up while I read this. Okay. Essential meaning: teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. The oracle's message: a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Wow, that's pretty powerful right there, huh? So let me just glance at the relationships. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. So that's half that message there. It ends with be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Prosperity message, even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. So this is really cool because it could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Again, be flexible. Remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to do some tapping. And remember that all you need are your fingertips, responsibility for your own well-being. Tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. Notice already if there's a bit of a shift as we read that message, or did it maybe get a little ramped up because we hit on something there? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of it, really. We're also at this amazing full new moon, and it's a lot of emotion, a lot of emotion. New moon in Cancer, lots about emotional stuff. I realized that my rising sign is Cancer. I don't know anything about it. I'm beginning to learn about that. And it's like, oh, no wonder I cry so easily. No wonder I deal with emotional fitness in my job. But again, I digress. Let's do some tapping. Remembering that the more often that you tap, the more it can transform your life. I literally want you to know that the more you remind yourself, even put Post-it notes up or do a screensaver, put it on your phone to remind yourself to tap. Just the word tap is all you need to remember that you have that capacity, that whenever something feels off to you, you're feeling emotional, like right now and all the stuff that's going on, you can just tap into it. Tap wherever is most comfortable for you in that moment, because you can do it anywhere at any time. All right, so understanding where we're tapping doesn't really matter as much as knowing exactly the tapping points, because if we're going to this eyebrow point, which is right where the brow begins at the edge of the nose, and on that brow bone, it's kind of a little indentation, and it'll be a little different on the other eye, nothing symmetrical, but you'll find this little tiny space where the skin is thinner. You have absolutely got that point. And these are endpoints to meridians that really make a difference. So as we get these points, we want to make sure you're right there. And you can do just one or all of them, both hands or just one. And you can switch either or, right or left, doesn't matter. I like to gravitate to the under the collarbone points because it's just very easy for me and for many. A lot of people love to do that. So just tune in, follow along, say what I say, and see how you feel. Okay, so let me see what we can do with this, right? And at the eyebrow, take a nice breath. I strive to be teachable. Side of the eye. With open-mindedness under the eye. And being adaptable under the nose without compromising. Chin, what's most important. Under the collarbones. I use my common sense and an open mind. Under the arm, I stay curious. Top of the head, I stay open. Eyebrow, I stay aware. Side of the eye, in the present moment. Under eye. When I do this, under nose. Others will be more flexible too. Chin. I am open. Collarbones. I am flexible. And I am open to compromises. Stay here under the collarbones. As I am still my authentic self with non-judgmental curiosity and open-mindedness for the highest good of all. And now at the third eye, so it is. Amen. And shake it off. How do you feel? What's happening in your body now? Where's that stress now? If it was more intense before we started, we often give it a number, 0 to 10. So if it was up there, where is it now? I definitely felt a shift in my body. Sometimes it'll just be an inner feeling of relaxation, or you might have a sigh, even a tear, a cough, a sneeze, a big breath, and it might feel like other sensations within your body, but, kind of letting go, dropping the shoulders, easing the queasiness or slowing down the heart, right? So just all of those things will happen. And you can keep tapping to keep tapping it in. And if you felt that, bit of a trigger about this or anything else going on for you, you do not have to fix it. Voice it, honor it, move the energy. Because every emotion has a beautiful gift underneath it. Anger, on the other side of it, is passion. So just open up to that. And what I like to say is, I'm just going to honor how stressed I am today. I honor all this anxiety, or whatever it is for you, and let it go. Okay? Wow. I hope that was resonating for you. Let me know how it went, where you're tuning in from, when you're receiving this. And I'm always asking if there's something else you would like to get some relief around. We can tap generally for stress and allow it to just come down, because tapping relaxes your nervous system, allows your body to heal itself and release that emotional and physical pain. And you can tap for physical pain. It really does work. What I found the most when I've been working with people is when you have pain, the tenseness and stress around the pain makes it worse. So as you work on it, you relax both, and you can come right into some relaxation, especially good before bed. Okay, reach out if anything came up for you. I'm always here. Tell me how this went. Please share with someone who might need this. And come back again. Remember, you are loved. I see your beauty and I see your light.